Brother, I did mention J-Mo, and I know that was a conversation. Did you watch the morning show with Flannel this morning?
Yeah, I was sitting right there, actually.
Okay, so he was going off. I thought it was interesting, too, because I started to... So basically the situation, obviously, Flannel's like calling J-Mo a bust, which is kind of nuts to me because he's still kind of getting involved and things are still... You're still, like, year two... and you're in the top 5 offense in the NFL, and there's already weapons established. I started to kind of go back at him a little bit, and I almost sided with him on this was my thing with it, brother, and I want to hear your thoughts. The only thing that I said with Flannel was there has been every single weapon that's been in this offense. Khalif Raymond, Josh Reynolds,
Amon-Ra St. Brown,
Sam Laporta, even Brock Wright. Every single weapon that they've had, they've found a way to find some sort of success. The only person who hasn't yet is Jameson Williams. So that's where I'm a little bit like, okay, maybe there's something going on. And I spoke with like a couple of guys about this. Was maybe there's something going on around at practice that we're not being able to see, because you guys, even the beat reporters right now, can't see practices. Do you think there's something that's going on within practice that's like we can't get J-Mo the ball as much? Maybe we saw at the beginning of the year in training camps when I went, he dropped a few passes at training camp. That's been a thing. Do you think there's like a trust level going on? Because that's the only thing I can think of. Because to me, it's like you need to get the ball in J-Mo's hands today.
Yeah.
Like you need to find a way.
I don't think so. Like I don't think he has the best hands in the league. I think we're gonna have to live with some drops here, but I don't see any explanation for why you can't get the ball in his hands more than one time with a screen pass, another reverse, a short slant, anything around. It doesn't have to be a long pass, a deep pass. There's got to be a way to get him the ball. He was on the field for 58% of the snaps or 52 snaps. So the trust is there. That's going up. He's been, I know Flannel doesn't like this. He's been a good blocker. He's doing elite. All the right things.
When he gets the ball, he's elite.
Yes, his confidence has gone up. He's happy. There's nothing that we can see that points to any reason why you shouldn't be able to get him the ball. And even if he was dropping deep passes in practice, you still need to find a way to get him the ball. Even if it's a hand, they found a way to get Sam Laporta the ball at fullback. So, I think actually they need to get Khalif Raymond the ball more too.
I think everyone. And
I think there's too many weapons.
It's what's been talked about a lot. Sam Laporta said it when he spoke with Tim Twentyman. He was like, "There's one ball, and there's so many of us that can make plays, and they want to get the ball too." Schiff got here in the Woodward Sports chat. Appreciate you tuning in. He said they don't know how to get him the ball in good situations at all. And see, that's where I disagree a little bit too, because I get it's like, oh, maybe Ben needs to find these different ways, and Ben doesn't know how. I'll go back to this. Ben, every single player Ben Johnson has had in his offense, he has found a way to get them the ball in the right spots that have made them successful. Khalif Raymond had back-to-back 500 yards years. He has never done that in his career. He's done that under Ben Johnson. Josh Reynolds has almost gone over 500 for back-to-back years. He's never done that before wherever he was. So Sam Laporta, he's a rookie that's come in and he's about to have 1,000 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, both almost 1,000-yard guys. So he knows how to do it. I don't know I don't know. And Chef even said Dan's been talking that he deserves to get the ball, so it's not trust.
I want it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It doesn't make much sense.
Frustrates me.
Yeah.
Fellas, I think it's borderline unacceptable at this point to not be getting the ball in his hands at least 2 or 3 times a game.
Mm-hmm. I think it should be 4 to 5.
Exactly. We have seen what he looks like in the open field, and we just have not seen it nearly enough. And other defenses will have to put 2 guys on him at other times that will open the field up for other players, and we just haven't seen it.
Especially in this last game where they took away the middle of the field. Amon-Ra St. Brown didn't have his best game. Sam Laporta, they took him away. He wasn't having his best game either. All of the J-Mo space is open. Like that's the time where you stretch T.J. Edmonds and Tremaine Edwards. T.J. Edwards, Tremaine Edmonds out. You make it difficult on them. You got to pick J-Mo or Jahmyr out of the backfield. I'm not an offense. I don't know how to draw up too many plays, but you got to find a way to give him the ball, even if he's that running back.
Jalen?
I think the issue is too, we know Goff can't make the deepest throws, and yet we continue to make him run the same routes.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I don't understand why. And J-Mo's he's a 6'2", long. He can slants with J-Mo is clockwork. Tremaine Edmonds can't guard him. TJ can't guard him. But we insist on having him do the same routes, and the same thing keeps happening. If we use him on check downs or comeback routes or slants or anything, even these screens, he's the only person that has not gotten a screen this year. He's got like one, I think, at that. Like, the deep throws, like, they're not working. And it's evident. You know, Jared Goff isn't that dude to make those throws right now, right? So put him on a slant, get him some open space, and let him play make. He's a playmaker. He needs room to work. Don't force the ball to him. Let him work. Yards at the catch, you know, let him cook.
Yeah, traditional deep routes, there's so much that can not go wrong in the air, but there's only so much that a wide receiver can do. You either catch it or you don't, and it's a difficult catch. It's got to be timed right, whether it's Jameson's hands or Jared Goff's arms. There's a lot that can happen in that, but on a short slant or on a wide receiver screen that they tried to throw with Penei Sewell out wide, like, they can get creative. Why isn't Jameson in that spot? He needs the ball, so then he can use his athleticism to make the play, not use his athleticism to find a way to get him the ball. Get him the ball and then let him use his athleticism.
He's always open.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, to be honest, because Ben's gotten everyone involved. This is the only guy that, since he's been the OC, that he hasn't. So
I haven't been worried until the last maybe 2 weeks. Like he's been eased along and it's been slow and it's been kind of frustrating. But once he hit like 2 weeks ago, it was like, all right, he's here. There's no need. Like, take the training wheels off now.
All right, Broder, let's do some of these videos here because I've got a couple clips. Jared Goff, you just mentioned being frustrated with different things. Jared Goff as well. A lot of guys spoke to the media. You were in Allen Park today, so you might have a couple. I have about 3 or 4 videos here before we go to the next break to kind of get to. Goff is a guy that talked about the frustration. I think the whole fan base right now is a bit frustrated. The Jared Goff or the Jameson Williams stuff, the defense, Jared Goff, all of that. So